Hey folks, welcome back to Pine Badger Outdoors. Today, we're just going to do some good old-fashioned hot tent camping in the rain. Hope you come along, guys. Thank you. Okay guys, this location should look a little familiar to you guys if you watch the channel. It is the spot where I set up the smoky hut to see if two men, grown men, could sleep comfortably in a smoky hut tent. Now you'll have to forgive me, I bought a new little tripod. It's, but I'm using the microphone, maybe that'll eliminate the noise. But anyways, we backpacked in, we had the poncho over the backpack, the marting top, and I just started to unload some gear because I set up this little tarp here. Because this is going to be our sitting area. And on this camp, guys, it is just me. The little badger's with us. I guess we can still bring that. I brought the stove. And in this here is, this is the iron wall with the liner. And I even brought the little titanium stove because I'm going to try to just find a little bit of dry wood just for maybe through the night, we'll set up. But anyway guys, what I might do later here is I'm going to just put the tripod maybe on the backpack and you guys can watch me set up the iron wall. I think I will do that because see why I like the iron wall is because I can just set up the tent and then even in the rain, and then once the tent is set up you can start bringing your gear in. But today I did do the tarp because the only thing with those little tents, you don't really have much of a sitting area. So I wanted to sit around and enjoy, and today I'm solo. I'm solo. Willie was kind of broken-hearted, but I just wanted a good old-fashioned, I don't do many alone. So anyways guys, like I said, I brought a spare change of clothes. These are just dry clothes because these pants are a little bit wet at the bottom. My feet are dry though because these boots are waterproof. But I'll set up this and I'll put the mesh liner in it later. And I have a kind of a new piece of kit. I bought this, it's made by the company Woods, and it's basically it's a ground sheet for a tent. And it's a really big one, and it's got some really cool corners on it, so I think it's going to work pretty good in the little tent because I like putting something underneath the bedroom part. And then if I have enough tarp, I put a little bit out for like a walkway. But anyways, guys, I didn't even go for a water run yet. That's my bottle that was on my backpack. So later we'll go down to the brook. It is noon. And I got done at 6 a.m. this morning and I haven't slept. I made a little run for supplies and we're here. So anyway guys, I'll get back to you guys in a bit. And we will film setting up that little iron wall. And like I said, this is just some of that yellow bank line. I just used Pressix here. And I'll come up quickly in the rain guys just to show you. These are just Pressix knots with the toggle here to keep this tight. And then these, well, I don't put a lot of tension because it's just to keep me an area dry here. So anyway guys, I'll just stow away camp a little bit better and then I'll get back to you guys in a little bit. Thanks for coming along guys. Now I did bring my guy lines. Those are all pre-made if you watch the channel. I have those already done. And this is just a bag of extra pegs, just in case. just snug these in, guys. And it's not easy doing this with a poncho on. Now, like I said, guys, this is just a quick set just to get your pole up in place. Just going to set these ones in. Like so. And then I'm just going to go around them and snug them up. A bit. buggers here make quite a difference. So anyway guys, that's all I'm going to do is tie up these guy lines, and I will bring you guys back a bit later when we've got something a little bit more, you know, a little more shape. Thanks guys, and don't forget, if you haven't subscribed, subscribe to our little channel. We're trying to grow, guys. Thanks a lot. Well guys, excuse me guys, I gotta soon take a walk down to the brook and get a 2-liter water and get a coffee in me. I'm running on overdrive. I was soaking wet when I got here from sweat. And I got the liner set up inside, and I put in my ground sheet, whatever you want to call it. So I double folded it. And I just put my sleeping gear in there. I didn't set up the stove or anything yet. Today I may even shorten that stovepipe some more. I was watching a couple guys on YouTube, and they shorten theirs pretty good, and they don't seem to have any issues with burn. I'm going to keep it to the peak though, but not by much. Some of the setup today, you can see I just draped the old camel cloth for now. I'm going to fix it up better later. But my next mission is to put the poncho back on and get some water. But I may go around and pick up just a few little sticks, because it's supposed to go like 16 Celsius tonight, which isn't terrible, but it's just, I wanted to preset the stove, and you know, I just put a cube in it through the night, and I don't fire, I just let it go out, right? So anyways, I'll keep you guys posted. I may just pick up a little bit of sticks around here. You can see there's quite a bit of small stuff that I could probably saw up and, you know, salvage. So anyway guys, we're just sitting here enjoying the rain. Maybe I'll bring you guys back when I can get this bugger going. Go get some water. And yeah. But I may just throw a few sticks in underneath this thing that I could process, because there's some dry stuff right there before it gets too wet, because this is looking like she might be an all-day rain here. So I'll touch base with you guys in a bit. saving those to start the fire. Dry wood in the rain. Yeah, I love that song. And I did dye the orange handle on purpose. Hard for me to lose it right here, guys. Give us some water. Song. Found one I like. This is summer. I want to be fire. But I do think just one log works with two iron leaves. I'm going to cut this one in probably three. And I'll split this when I get back. And I will check back with you guys, get some water after I cut that, and make a water run. And I think that we must be coffee time. And I am going to put this up better. But we're going to set it right there for now. So anyway guys, I'll spare you the last 3 cuts. And I will bring you guys back in a bit. Well guys, we finally got one made. I'm just burning my little garbage here. I ate a couple Laura bars to get some calories in me. My wife bought me a box of Laura bars. And they're high calorie and I don't need to cook, and I just burn my little garbage here. I got these cubes I bought at Walmart I'm trying out, and they're, in my book, they're kind of expensive. They're $9 and there's like 12 cubes, and you open the little packs and they're gel. And I was just trying one out on just a damp ground to see what it would do. But we got our water. I put little bit of wood we had inside. We're about ready to set up the stove. And I'm not going to lie to you guys, I've been busy today. 5 after 2. I have to forgive the hair, what little bit I have. I put the poncho on, and from here, you got to walk back down, over and down through the pines, down around to the location where I filmed on one of the other camps that I went to get. But it's about, no lie, it's probably a good kilometer from here and then back. So I was pretty soaking wet when I got back, not because of the rain, but just, you know, you just work up a little sweat. But I am wet. I'm glad I brought a change of clothes. And I'm just debating whether I'm going to go in and take a nap or not. Because like I said, I got done this morning at 6 and I did not go to bed. I had this in my head and most of the gear was already packed, and away we went. And I got all my sleeping bag, all my gear is dry in there. I'll get some footage in there a little bit later after I set up the little stove. And you guys can check it out. See what you think. It's been an all-day rain. And when we were going down to get some water in that 2-liter bottle, it was really... Okay guys, I'm just going to take you for a little walk. We went down to the brook and we got ourselves some water. We got a 2-liter of water. So we got a coffee going. We got our first coffee of the day. It's 10 after 2 and I'm just debating. The only thing I got left to do is put the stove in, and I put that little bit of wood we had in, but I may just stay up and process some more. I'm kind of wet, but I did bring a change of clothes, and I brought my really big beach towel, microfiber. So anyway, this is what we got going on here, guys. As you can see, the rain never stopped, and I got pretty sweaty going down I had the poncho on. And I took down the camo net because it's kind of nice to be able to see out a little bit. So, I'll just turn you guys here so you can see. And we got a little coffee going. Ate a couple Laura bars. And we got the little tent all set up. Liners inside. The only thing left to do is put in the stove, set up the stove, and put it in. But since we're so close, I gotta take you guys down here because this is tradition every time we camp here, guys, to take you down and show you this spot, which is just in behind our camp. But yeah, I got wet going down there. I'm starting to get a little bit cool, because these pants they don't dry real quick, but I did bring a nice light set, so I'll have dry clothes, and hopefully I can get enough heat out of the stove to dry the outside of these boots. My feet are still pretty dry though, but I'll put them by the stove. Okay. Do you remember this spot, guys? Sorry, I got to fix my cover here. There we go. So yeah, nice view. And we come in. Oh, sorry. Going through the woods, there's always something. But yeah, I bought some of that Ben's. It's for mosquitoes and ticks. It seems to work pretty good, but I think I'm about due to spray again. I'm just going to drink this coffee and tell you the truth. I say I'm on the fence. I may just go in and crawl in that tent and take me a nice little afternoon nap. I got the 0 degree one Tigris today, and well, that's what I bring. I mean, if it's not wintertime I usually bring one of my Canadian Arctic issue, and I'm plenty good with one. And all the other times of the year I bring that little one Tigris 0 degree. And now 0 degree, but you know how that works, guys? It's ducked down, that one. And it is a warm little bag, but I'd say probably 10 degree. You know how that works. But anyways, pretty proud of the little camp. Nice little rainy day rain camp. And I'm going to show you. I had this today. This is just a little bug net. And it's also made by the company with the Fly Dope bins. But what's really good about this little bugger is it's black. So believe it or not, when you wear black netting, it's not like the tan one that I got from the dollar store. Black doesn't draw your eyes. And it all fits into this little pouch here, which is really, really nice for what I do. We got that at Walmart. Uptown here. And I think the little bugger was $9 or something like that. Dainty little thing. Anyways, yeah. I just wanted to share that with you guys. And this is the Fly Dope I've been using today. And why I was interested in this one, guys, is because it has a lockable lid here. You can't spray it, and that's really nice in the backpack. So, anyways, I think we're just going to take a little seat here in our chair and enjoy our coffee. And I think after our coffee, we're going to set up the stove. And I may shorten that chimney pipe because I think that I will. So if I do, I'm going to bring you back and show you guys what I did. That's good. And these Yeti cups are really, really good. They're expensive, but this one is like a mug type, but it really does. I mean, keeps your coffee quite hot for a couple hours. So yeah, okay guys, that's what we're gonna do. So, we're enjoying the rain, and we're gonna relax here. So I'll catch you guys in a bit. Well guys, we have retreated into our little hot tent, and it is warm in here. I tried one of these cubes. That's why I like the iron wall, because I can use the hot tent this time of the year, like just to dry out, because I was pretty wet. So anyways, yeah, these came in a package, a big bag. And they're just these little, so I guess they're really nice in the sense that they're sealed. I'll try to do it with one hand, guys. And you just open it here and it's just like a gel. So yeah, they work quite good. They're faster, they're a much faster light than the ones, these normal ones. These are the normal ones I use. I get, what is it, 12 of these for $1.25. I break them off. But I guess if they got wet, they wouldn't be no good, would they? Whereas these ones that's sealed, I think even if they weren't sealed and got wet, it would still be fine. So yeah, I'm hoping that'll get the outer of my boots dried. I know I can sure feel it laying here. Listening to the wind blow and the rain at times. It's still trying to rain. There's the old train, guys. Every one of the Badgers videos. But she really echoes. She really echoes. Oh, the wind's coming up too, guys. She really echoes when it's overcast like that. Oh, that's a nice thing about this time of the year. It's easy to heat the tent. We're just going to let one burn go through her. Finish our coffee. Probably doze off, take a little nap. Five after 3. I think the lack of sleep is getting to me a bit. So it's nice to know that we can heat ourselves if we need to with that crappy wood. Well, I thought it was crappy, but I guess with a high heat little gel pack, and I do get the little fan running too, guys. just to blow it down onto my boots. Because like I said, I'm just going to let that burn out. I left the drafts both open, the one on the pipe and the one right there. And I did shorten the stovepipe. I'll show you that tomorrow. The sun is supposed to be out in the morning, so we'll have a nice coffee. Excuse me. I'll show you the setup. Because I did shorten it quite a bit, actually. I should have maybe measured it, but I'm sure it'll be fine now. I got lots of those rings going up, so she's really solid. Because I don't like the idea of trying to tie these little stovepipes. I'd rather just shorten it. And I will say, guys, these tents by One Tigress, the Iron Wall, and the Smoky Hut, they are really, really good in the rain. I have no complaints. Because it's still raining out there, and that's an all-day rain. The mesh is so dry, even before the fire, because the way you toggle it away from the tent. So yeah, she's getting nice in here, guys. So we're just gonna kick back and relax, finish our little cup of coffee. We've got everything we need right in here. Be warm and dry. So if I don't do any more videoing tonight, guys, I will touch base with you guys in the morning. And we'll have a coffee together and a little chat. Pack up and we'll have another one in the books. It's an easy time of the year if you're doing the hot tent thing, because you just need a few little sticks that'll... Wow, it's warm in here. Anyways, I'm not going to complain. I was cold. I was starting to get a little bit cold. So anyway, guys, I will get back to you guys a bit later. And I hope you're enjoying this one as much as I am, because this is just R&R. Rain outside, a cozy, warm tent. Well, that seemed to be worth sweating for, I guess. Anyways, guys, I just had to kill a man. I will get back with you guys in a bit. Thanks for coming along, guys. Top of the morning to you guys. That was a nice quiet night. I slept good. And 8 o'clock. Dry clothes this morning. I brought this sweater. I bought this sweater a while back. It's really warm. It's not super cold this morning, but I had a little bit of wood left, so I thought I'd light a little fire and hang my Helly Hansen pants, those nylon ones, because they're still wet. Oh, get sleep out of my eyes here. Oh, it's quiet up here, guys. Nice quiet morning. And we should take a walk out. Take our coffee with us, guys. I just closed the door. Go get her. Little weather report for the day. Those of you guys that really know me personally know that I check my weather off the Weather Network when I go home. And, well, the only thing I own, guys, is a flip phone. And that's no joke. Since I started doing the YouTube thing, I realized one of these new type phones would do better video quality probably than I'm sending you guys. So after 4 or 5 years with my little flip phone, because you see, I had those phones, the nice screen, but the problem with me is I break that shit. If you see the old Badger use something in one of his videos, there's a pretty good chance it's pretty good. So now we'll say it. Top of the morning to you guys. I'm glad you guys tag along with me for my little adventures, because like most things, what we do together is not easy. You know, but I don't go to the gym, things like that. I just do it this way. But I do realize that not everybody could do what I do, because not everybody has the same health, you know, to be able to put 40 pounds or shit, I say 40 pounds. Let's get real. When I camp in the summertime, it's not bragging, guys, it's a natural fact that I hump 40 on a summer camp. usually. But I'm not complaining. We just missed the geese. Oh, it sounds like a shower, guys. So yeah, we're going to sit here. When I pack up today, I'm just going to, probably the tent I'll leave on the outside of my rucksack because it's wet. So I'll just leave it on the outside. I think, according to the Weather Channel, it was supposed to Oh, that's good coffee, guys. And this time, I didn't bring Willie. He'll be happy to see me. But it's just, sometimes it's just nice to get out and have no stress. Poor Willie, after the last camp we went on, the fail, mountaintop camp fail. Poor old Willie. And I don't know, some people call them horse flies. I call them moose flies when I'm in the woods. I think they're the same thing. They don't sting, they bite. And you see, the thing is why, is because last year, when I started taking Willie more, he swelled his eyes, the poor bugger. They bit him right in here. And when they do that, his eyes swell shut, like he's got in a fight or something, like a human that got in a fight. And I don't like to see that on him, the poor guy, because he doesn't know what's wrong. So when it's, flies and rain and stuff like that, I have been using, I'll admit, it's, I think its skin's so soft. And I just put a little bit on my fingers and I just do the insides of his ears. And sometimes I'll just put a little bit on the center of his snout. Usually that's good enough, but like I said, the moose flies, that's the exception. Those buggers are, he almost caught me, guys. That's another thing. You guys that know me personally, my friends, you know how challenged I am with swearing. I swear a lot. It's my nature. It's the way I was taught the English language, in my defense. And I know it's not politically correct in things in today's world. Probably never was. And my buddies, they let me know. How can you do it without swearing? Well, if you watch close, you'll catch when I stumble. Because for the most part I do. I try to keep it so, in all seriousness, if there's a little fella just happens to stumble upon my video and, something like that, kids, I've got grandbabies, and so I try to keep it all in mind, it seems like I bumble through most of this, guys, but I've done it a time or two, and I know the way I do things isn't picture perfect and all that kind of stuff, but if you ever do what I do out here, if you ever come on a mission, you'll see how it is. You start out all in order, and no matter how hard you try, things just get all disarrayed. And I try to keep a pretty tight rap on that because I don't like losing gear. I think I went back to one of my old camp spots because I do that from time to time. Even if I'm not camping, if I'm just bored, I'll go out for a day trip and check my spots, see if they still look like the way I left them. And it was a couple weeks ago, 2 or 3 weeks ago, I went and I found a tent stake. And now, guys, I'm not a rich man. I work, in a factory job and my whole life. And those tent stakes aren't that expensive. They're really not. I mean, you guys see the ones I use the most. And a lot of times I'm lucky. They'll go right in the ground. These little, I don't know, 3-sided ones here. Well, I found one of them that I stumbled on at one of my sites where I camp sometime. And I'm going to tell you, it was just like the old Badger won a lotto ticket, a small one. I was so happy because I didn't know I lost that one. Point of my story is if you use your gear, you can use it. There's nothing wrong with using it. And it's just, you got to make sure to take care of it too. Oh, I got some feathers on my hat, guys. Why didn't you tell me? You guys too busy laughing at me this morning to tell the old Badger. Badger! You have a feathers all over your hat. Ooh, my belly's starting to growl. I think it's the silence. Some people. Oh, my little Harley Davidson can. My buddy Louis. In French, his nickname's Toulouse. He gave me that. He handed me that little can when he retired. And we worked together for years. And I remember, I'm going to try one of these gel packs, guys. Why not? Whatever heat I can get out of the little stove. See this pouch right here? This is fire. Yeah, we got the old Sawyer Mini going. Get our second cup of coffee going. I got a habit, I blow the filter out when I think I'm almost done using it so I don't leave water in it. There's Willie's friend, the squirrel. got these little packs of these whiteners here, and it was in a bag. And I will admit they're pretty friggin' handy because you don't need a container. I swear. Even a fella like me, there's things on Amazon, it's just crazy. Groceries to the door, right? I don't normally do that kind of thing, guys. It's just only if it is something I could use out here. There we go. And this is that little titanium, I don't know, spork, I guess. This is a tightener. And it goes in that little pouch. Now, because that is titanium, guys, that's, I don't know, I think it was a $15 spoon. But anyways, it's really, really nice for what we do out here, guys. So yeah, one last coffee. And then we're heading in. This goes in my... There's what they are, guys. Whoa. And I swear to you, as soon as you light it, it is on, game on. So I really technically I only had the little stove lit. Sorry guys. I only had the little stove lit like once, twice last night. Okay. Yeah. The history can, Louie. I carry it with me, brother. When we're on a mission. Me and my buddy Louie. And my stepson, Corey. And of course, my brother Mo. Oh shit, guys, it must have been a few years ago now, I guess. It's been 2 winters we stopped. But we were doing our annual winter camp. And what we would do is we would take out the bell tents. And my buddy, Morris, well, he has a really nice 5-man bell tent. And I had one, a 5-man bell tent, and I have a 10-man bell tent with the liner. And last year, one of my subscribers, he wasn't a subscriber at the time, Remy, he subscribed to my channel and he seen it on the marketplace, and he didn't hesitate because, well, I love selling things to people who know what they want and they know what they're buying. I love it because, you know, if you didn't know what a bell tent is and you think, look at that, and it's like, holy shit, man, it weighs, you know, 36 pounds or whatever it is, because it's not 80 pounds, guys. It's truly not. And but no, he was glad to have it, and he bought that, and he set that up, and he did a freaking good job setting that thing up, because I'm going to tell you something. The first few times I did it, me and my brother Mo, it weren't so, I'm glad there was no cameras. That's all I'm going to say about that, because if there would have been cameras, you guys would have caught some pretty good language. How's this thing going in here? Oh, yeah. Them things really do work good, guys, and I think the key is the super fast heat. And you can see I shortened my pipe here. I did a pretty crappy job. But you know what? Now I don't have to worry about the wind anymore. I don't have to worry about that no more. So what I'm going to do, guys, is I'm going to sit here and I'm going to relax a while. And I'm just going to listen to the rain. Listen to that old stove tick along. And enjoy my morning, because that's one thing when I'm alone. When I do these camps, guys, I try to do it in such a way so that there's no rush, you know. There's no rush on it, because if you rush doing this, that's just when everything goes wrong. And you'll find if you do it, things tend to go wrong on their own. You know? It just happens that way. I do like this little thing. I hope it's not making too much noise for you guys. So yeah. We might make another one of those before we start working. But anyway, for now, we're going to say this is good, guys. And I might bring you guys back one final clip once I'm all done to show you the ground. And I mean, really, I suppose if you were walking through the woods, you could probably tell that, you know, maybe somebody camped here. Not because of garbage, though, guys. Once again, I'm on private land. I really am a lucky man there. I've said it before and I'll say it again. Not that it matters in this day and age. If anything's going to happen, it's going to happen. I believe that with all my heart. And it's got nothing to do with private land. Because if you leave a vehicle in the woods, it can still get vandalized on private land. As soon as it's, you know, crown land or something like that. So that's why I go through the lengths I go, guys. Because like I said last year, my youngest daughter's Jeep got vandalized, I don't know, probably for a converter. They were probably trying to steal a converter or something stupid like that, rather than just go get up in the morning and go get a job. But I couldn't catch them. I tried. But their day will come. Somebody will catch them. So the point of my story is, guys, I mean, it is real what I do. And I do put the backpack on and lug my gear. This camp was from my house, so this is at least 3 to 4 clicks one way from my camp. Then I have to go get water, which is a click both ways. Not bitching about any of it, guys, because I love it. But that's why I don't go to the gym. I stay pretty good shape. But the point of my story is if you can get all your gear in a spot like this, it's like stealth camping. Really, it's like stealth camping. And you can hear people sometimes on the trail with the wheelers or whatever, but they're so far away from me, and why would anybody randomly be walking through the forest? Only pine badgers do that. So anyway, guys, that's my morning rant, my morning chat. And like I said, I'm trying to dry out those pants. I do have these ones on though, so I'm good. But I'll touch back base with you guys a little bit later on. Like I said, guys, try it out. Try it out and leave me some comments. Or if you guys do it, if there's some of you guys that do it, you know, I've been doing this a while. But mostly the only people that I bring with me is, you know, people that's never done it before, or which is cool. I love sharing the experience. But if you guys do this on your own, you know, send me some comments, leave me some stories or something. Like, you know, what's your fail? You know, I've had a few along the way where I had to call it, you know, and you guys has witnessed a couple. I mean, where I've had to call it because certain things would happen. But then you have your camps like this, guys, where it's just you, your gear, and a whole lot of woods. Some people fear disappearing. I enjoy it. The thought of being here. Some people could say, Badger, you're careless. Nobody knows where you are if something happens. Well, boys, guys, you know what? You could be going to get a bag of popcorn down to the store and something happens. So that's how I feel about that. I don't get out here and it's not that there's anything wrong with a few drinks, but you know, you got to respect what you are. You can get burnt, you can get cut, all kinds of things, and that can happen on its own without any help. So, but you don't think of things like that. You take your time, do your things. So please, guys, leave the old Badger some comments and let me know. Ooh, old belly's growling, guys. Go get some meal. Okay, guys, later. Okay, guys. This one's going around my waist. This one I carry. This one goes on my back. That's a strong 40. But I just wanted you guys to see the little area here. Garbage bag in my pocket. And the ground is... Whoops. I missed one. So yeah. I just wanted you guys to see that we tidied up. The rain had stopped. It had a little shower. And I'm just going to put the ruck on this way and go out because I know it's going to be warm, but for the most part I'm going downhill, so that's a plus. So until the next time, guys, that we do a little adventure, I'd like to thank you guys for your time. That's most important. And keep on camping with the Badger. Thanks a lot, guys, for your time. I appreciate it.